protect frog. Yes, I'm black. Yes, I'm gay. Yes, I'm disabled. And I'm transgender. That is butter. The gangster. After remake. Where 99.9% of Romans go for their cryptocurrency connection. He literally is a gravy machine. Crypto frog. Yes, I'm black. Yes, I'm gay. Yes, I'm disabled. And I'm transgender. I'm also indigenous. I'm also an informal and precarious worker because I'm on YouTube and they could ban my channel any minute. I'm also LGBTQI+. I'm also a migrant. I'm also a minority. I'm also an older person. I'm also living with HIV/AIDS and many other chronic illnesses. Also a refugee and asylum seeker in both. I'm also a rural worker. I'm out here in the countryside. Surprisingly, the internet connection is really good. I'm also trying to pass myself off as youthful. I am gay. I'm disabled. I'm protect frog. Yes, I'm black. Yes, I'm gay. Yes, I'm disabled. LGBT, NFT. I'm black. Jesus, that sounds like absolute
butter.
Disabled. And I don't even know what it is. Yes, I'm black.
Yes, I'm gay. Yes, I'm disabled.
I'm transgender.
Gucci'd up. What up? What up? What up? Just eating an apple. It's like mukbang. Follow me on the Twat Star. That is the Crypto Frog Experience. Tune Sai. Need link for song. Just go into OpenSea and type Crypto Frog Experience. You will find it. So I'm riding the Ampleforth train, the rebase train. Toot toot. First, subscribe. I'm Crypto Frog. Get me up to the magic number. Thumbs up for the algo. Disclaimer. No finny, no financial advice. Doth be giveth. Let's do a quick price check on the old cryptocurrencies and macro caps. Bitcoin is 23,000. Ethereum is at 1,700. So Tornado Cash got sanctioned or whatever. Showed up the centralized nature of USDC. So why don't we talk about Ampleforth? Because they're fucking coming to wreck shit up. Brad Kendrick, Mr. Shill himself, long time no see, Frogman. Don't know whether that's a compliment or not. By the way, since I just got an email from YouTube saying limited or no ads will remain on your video, Lalika is the only meme coin for me. Please support the channel by becoming a subscriber. $9 a month. Literally, you can't even buy a Starbucks coffee for $9 a month. Thanks, Biden. Legendary. Alright, so I don't want to go through the mechanics of Ampleforth for you. But currently the price of one Ampleforth is $1.39, which means we are deep in the positive rebase territory. Anything over like a $1.12 basically. As AMPLers have not seen you for some time. Yeah, because I don't play by the just hold it rule. I join the beginning of the expansion, and when I see the contraction, I bid it farewell and say I'll meet you on another day. But I think we're going to be off for a good run. In which metaverse project are you behind? 11. None of them. Actually bought the Junior Frogs and Oculus Quest 2. Black gay. Just working on the algorithm. And transgender. It's definitely going to go viral now. So, if we look at the... someone made this chart. Every day in August so far, up until the 10th, up until the most recent rebase of the stream, every rebase has been a positive one. So starting with about 2 3/4% on the first. There was a couple of days just below 1%. And over the past 4 days, it's been above 2% and almost 4%, and over between 3 and 4% the past 2 days. And I think it's basically, if it stays, the price. Normally, what happens is the price runs up higher, closer to rebase time. Now, rebase time is at like 2 a.m. GMT every day. So just pulling a finger out my arse, probably be about 3% to the next one. So that means if you were to have 100 Ampleforth and it rebases 3% positively, automatically after it rebases you'll have 103 Ample. Now through the power of compound interest, that can go fucking nutso. I must say the biggest ever, like well, one of the biggest, but I had a huge win on the Ampleforth. The first run up that did in 2020 was just insanity. Like deep six figure insanity profit in the Frogster's pocket. Thank you very much. So this is Ampleforth website. I'm not going to go. I've made streams about it before. Some of my most popular streams I've ever made have been about Ampleforth, actually. So do yourself a favour if you want to know the mechanics of it, etc., etc. Do it. But they haven't been resting on their laurels and shit. Ampleforth really does get a bit of a bad shake by people who don't understand it. But if anything, it's I think they celebrated their 3rd birthday or something the other day. If anything, it's the only thing that really works. It just works. Look at the GitHub. Does this look like a project that's laying on its laurels? Fuck no. Just fucking grinding hard every day. Plus you can use your Ample in a variety of different ways. You can use Ave now to lend it out, stake it, wrap it, bridge it. I think it's even on like Avalanche and shit now. Yeah, it's on Avalanche. I think it's even on Binance Smart Chain. Remarkable. But if you hold Ampleforth in your MetaMask or in your ledger, every rebase it will just do it auto. Don't have to worry about it. Don't have to claim anything. I think if you got it on Qcoin, they'll update it for you. FTX, I assume they'll do that for you as well. I don't know. Brad in the chat, tell us, does FTX automatically rebase you? I'm assuming they do. Alright, so the next rebase as of the time making the stream is 16 hours, 42 minutes, 2 seconds. The Oracle rate as of now is $1.47. that may dip down towards like 142 or something. As you can see by the price, the spread's quite decent, to be honest with you. I mean, it's 141 on PancakeSwap, it's 140 on FTX, it's 139 showing here. There's quite a few places you can get Ampleforth now. You can read all about the Ampleforth stuff. There's a price target here, but this is what I'm thinking. The market cap is $60 million, which is fucking nothing. The market cap of Frax, as of the 9th of August, is 1.4 billion. So Ample would have to do like a 20x to get that. And all the time, if it went that far, it'd be positive rebasing every day during that 20x. So you'd probably end up with more like a 250x, if not a 500x. Mukbang. I'm like a Nivicado avocado. Sorry, trying to get some vitamins in between my vapes. Magic Internet Money Mim, which run by that notorious scammer Danielle Siesta, allegedly. My lawyers are watching also. 220 million market cap, so that's like a 4x for a legitimate project like Ampleforth. So you might be thinking, why now? Why now, Froggerino? Well, I saw that it was. I'm always keeping a very close eye on the Ampleforth price. I like riding that pony right from the start, and I put a tweet out. You can find it yourself if you go back to like the first of. I tweet a lot of shit. Anyway, I got in it on like the July 31st, and actually, according to this, it's actually been positively rebasing. It positively rebased 4.5% on the 31st of July. I thought, shit, something's going on. And Forth started pumping as well, which is the governance token of Ampleforth. And the thing is, what's coming out is Spot, which is going to be another part of the Ampleforth ecosystem. An inflation-resistant digital cash currently being developed by the Ampleforth team. Run Spot Run. Now this is coming out at an as yet undetermined period of time. But I just took the tweet here by this Carre Casa. So this Eric Voorhees, who's quite a big name in the Ethereum community, was like, yo, make it DAO, die. You should start unwinding your USDC collateral immediately, converting into stables that are more censorship resistant. You have times to do it, you need to get it sorted. Tyler Reynolds, which you see around Twitter quite a lot. My prediction is that within 18 months the Treasury will require USDC and all other stablecoins to freeze all balances unless addresses know your customer. DeFi will get absolutely wrecked as automatic market makers can no longer function and money markets get immediately under collateralized. And he says great opportunity here with Ample, great opportunity here with Ample, Wrapped Ample, or probably Spot. Wrapped Ample, in case you don't know, just like a coin that doesn't rebase, because rebasing is not for everyone. I understand that. But it just tracks the market cap of Ampleforth, but it doesn't rebase one way or the other. Now this is the Instagram for Spot, which is going to be coming out soon. Now I did notice on Discord the other day, Brandon, who is one of the co-founders, putting something in Discord on August 4th. Quick update on Spot development. We're pretty much the feature complete now with the contracts, and we're in the middle of our internal security audit review. I'm hoping that we can reach a code freeze by the end of this week or early next, which puts us right about now if nothing major turns up. The front end still requires some work, but overall I'm happy with where the development is. I don't expect it to be a limiting factor for timelines. Holy fuck. So basically, providing like something really bad wasn't found in the contract or the code, like they could spring spot on us at any minute. And spot in a time when inflation is going fucking nuts. I don't have an Instagram account, so I don't want to click on that because it'll make me go sign a fucking thing. June 2022, inflation reached a 40-year high in the United States and many other countries in the world. Year over year, 9.1%, month over month, 1.3%. Spot describes itself as an inflation-resistant digital cash. Stablecoin won't rebase like Ampleforth, but Ampleforth will be a part of the collateralization of this token, is what I think the basic gist of it is. This is what inflation looks like. Gasoline up 10% in a month, housing up 7.3% in a month, flour is in the stuff we make bread out of 5.5%, butter, that's butter, up 3.7%. McDonald's 2 Big Macs for $650, probably not far away. And Milton Freeman, who the Ampleforth lads really like, he's always running in the corner of their down here. All these economists and shit. Leonard Nimoy, Spock. Bruce Lee's in there too. Legendary. So Spot is a perpetual note backed by fully collateralized, not out yet, but I believe it's going to drop at any minute. And plus, another thing I was thinking, when Forth came out, the governance token of Ampleforth came out, on April 21st, 2021, I got airdrop 50 of them. I should have got airdrop well more, but I think I was in the geezer or something, or I'd sold a vast majority of them. But it launched at $180, and I think I managed to sell some at like $60 each. So $60 times 50 is $3,000 in my pocket. That was the fourth airdrop. My guess they'll do a spot airdrop to Ampleforth holders. It's gone up 1 cent during the stream, aka the crypto frog effect. So Spot is a perpetual note backed by a fully collateralized ample derivative. Spot can fulfill many properties of modern day stablecoins, but is not pegged to any particular value. Its price will likely float within a range similar to Ample, and you can think of Spot as a derivative that strips away most of Ample's supply volatility, because Ampleforth is an extremely volatile cryptocurrency. The asset is currently being developed by Ampleforth Genesis team. Full documentation has not yet been released. Initial contracts are complete and scheduled for audit. They're just basically saying that was last modified 1 month ago. Contracts are done. They're just auditing it now. It could literally come out at any minute. Spot is an ERC20 token. Spot is a perpetual wrapper that extracts Ample's supply volatility from holders. Its price will be similar to Ample, which targets the CPI adjusted 2019 dollar, which is why inflation is so fucking wrecked right now that when you go to the dashboard, the price target is not $1, it's $1.12. So in the course of like 3 years, the purchasing the power of $1 has gone down the shit pan that fucking fast. By the way, no, I'm not Brad saying now we have non-linear, uses S-curve now instead of linear. We'll have yield curves created with trenches. The Spot token is spot on. Are you staking your Ample? No, I'm just holding it. The good thing about Ample is you just literally hold it in your not your keys, not your coins, in your wallet or whatever, in your hardware wallet, and it rebases for you 2 a.m. every day on the clock. So Spot will be fully collateralized by Ample backed derivatives, aka Ample and Forth. Spot will not rebase, and holders of spot will not experience supply volatility. Spot will be governed by the fourth token, which is why the fourth token pumped quite a bit in recent. It's up 70% in the past 30 days. And if you go on to Ave, you will notice that total supplied Ampleforth 1.15 million, total borrowed 1.15 million, exactly the same. And people are borrowing it for an APY of 186.2k%, and you can lend it out for 87,640.08%. But I'm not doing that because there's a reason why people are willing to pay an APY of 186,000%. It's because if it rebases at like 2.5%, you're actually making a lot more than 186,000% APY. Think about it. Let's say 1,000. Interest rate. I'm looking at Money Chimp, which is a compound interest calculator. 1,000 over 365 years, say 3% on average. If you had 1,000 Ampleforth and it positively rebased 1,000 Ampleforth, current price $1,400. That's the governance one. And it were to positive, I mean, Ampleforth would probably be by far and away the biggest crypto. This is just purely for speculation purposes. I can't even imagine how huge Ampleforth would be if this actually happened. But 1,000 Ample, if you were just to hold it and it average rebase positively of 3% over 1 year, you would have almost 48.5 million Ampleforth. Which, if you were to sell right now, like I say, I'm not saying this is actually going to happen. I'm just using an example. That'd be almost $6.9 million. But let's put it in a more like, say spot comes out. This is annually, but we can just change this to daily because no compound interest calculator has fucking daily. They're not DeFi degens like us. So 1,000 Ampleforth, days to grow, not years to grow, 30. Let's just put the average interest rate, the rebase rate at 2.5%. Right, that's not nothing too crazy. Especially if spot drops any minute. You'd probably say that over the past 4.5, 2.74, 1.29, 1%-ish, 1.2-ish, 1.85-ish, 1.3-ish, 2.15-ish, 2.85-ish, 3.9-ish, 3.15-ish. You'd probably say the average over the last 8 days has been 2.5%. So if that were to happen over a 1 month period, you would have from 1,000 Ample, you'd have almost 2,100 Ample. That's the power of compound interest, ladies and gentlemen. Or if you just want to, the minute if you connect your wallet and a supply Ampleforth, it will be utilized. Utilization percent is 100% for a reason. There's $1.39 available liquidity, and people are willing to borrow that for 186,200%. Yes, I wrote 365 years, not days, because it's fucking TradFi, bro. They don't have days. You can just substitute days for years, isn't it? Fucking hell, how retarded can you be? I'm glad you deleted that, sir. Crypto Fish. Not quite as cool as Crypto Frog, but loving the streams recently. Have you seen the Hmmmmm labs? No. Which rebase projects are you into? Only Ampleforth. Ampleforth is the only one that will stand the test of time. Proved it. It's 3 years old now. Still working, still grinding. Spots coming out. And if I got a delicious ass airdrop of spot as well as like a good fucking full month of hardcore rebases, I'm pretty sure now as well. Because the 2020 run, maybe if Brad's still listening, he could vouch for me on this. I'm pretty sure that because there were some days when it was positively rebasing like 30%. It was ridiculous, but amazingly fun at the same time. But I believe they've tweaked the contract a little bit. So at max positive rebase is now 10%. Which is good in a way. It probably stops it overheating too much. I mean, 10% a day compounded is still ridiculous, but now talking a bit about my strategy, no financial advice. Frog, so when are you going to get your mate Zach XPT onto Strong Block? I think the glowies are handling it, is what I've heard through the grapevine. They're on the case. Allegedly. Ampleforth, what I look for, ideally, I mean, you want to see a continual bouncing from a certain range. It's nice when it stays above like 130 for a long period of time. You know that whales are steadily buying in, and you can kind of feel along with the launch of spot that something big's gonna come. And I think maybe with the release of spot, with all the stuff going on with Tornado Cash, with all the problems going on with USTC right now, with all the problems going on with Tether right now, spot launches, crushes. What do you think is going to happen to Ampleforth, the underlying fundamentals of spot, a truly decentralized stablecoin? Fireworks, isn't it? But when it ever starts getting like super overheated, like if I ever see like Ampleforth at like $3 for an extended period of time, don't get me wrong, I'm loving life, but if it stays at like $3 for a few days, cool. But if I see it starting to slip down to like $2.50, $2.25, then I'm thinking, I think the party's over for now. Gonna step back, let it contract like it does, like it's a sentient being. It expands and contracts. Some people choose just to hold through. Totally fine with that. It's each their own, innit? I prefer the other way. Please God, let there be another ample run. Yes, please God, please my family, please me, please God my family, please God my family. I don't want to jinx it, but it's been going well so far. It has been going very well so far. And it is still such a low market cap, and it's coming up on 3 years old, and everything works perfectly, and they got a brand new project coming out, and whales are clearly accumulating, and I think, I really hope that Ampleforth is going to crush, and we're all going to make it, and we're all going to retire and have fucking 1 million babies with 1 million different sexy chicks. God dang right. Hope Mrs. Frog is listening. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, subscribe, tell all your buddies, get me up to 11.5k subscribers. Become a Subscribe Star member. Support the channel. YouTube plays like shit, and they demonetize my streams all the time because a little bit risque, isn't it? And from time to time drop alpha there, and we have our own little Telegram group where we share alpha, seeking alpha. Thumbs up for the algo. It's what you'd want. We are going to make it. We are going to make it. And disclaimer, never financial advice. Peace out. Yes, I got an apple in my mouth, not a penis.
I'm also trying to pass myself off as a youthful disabled. I'm crypto pro. Yes, I'm gay. Yes, I'm gay. Yes, I'm disabled. LGBT, NFT. Jesus, that sounds like disabled. And I don't even know what it is. Yes, I'm black. Yes, I'm gay. Yes, I'm disabled.